a lobbyist for Monsanto, who claimed the company's Roundup weed killer was safe for humans to drink a large quantity of, refused to consume some himself when offered it during a television interview with French cable channel Canal+. Patrick Moore told the journalist that the active ingredient in the herbicide, glyphosate, was not causing cancer rates in Argentina to increase. "You can drink a whole quart of it and it won't hurt you," he said. But when the reporter told him that they had prepared a glass and invited Moore to drink it, he refused, saying, "I'm not stupid." "So, it's dangerous?" the interviewer asked. "It's not dangerous to humans," Moore replied. He insisted that people try to commit suicide by drinking Roundup but fail regularly. Moore then walked out of the interview. Last Friday, the World Health Organization's Cancer Research Arm, the International Agency for Research on Cancer, classified the widely used herbicide as probably carcinogenic to humans. Low-risk offenders will now be given more freedom to live where they choose. A key provision of a Californian law that prohibits all registered sex offenders from living within 2,000 feet of a school or park is to be revised. The so-called Jessica's Law was approved 9 years ago and enforced a blanket restriction on where all sex offenders could live, whether or not their crimes involved children, reports the Los Angeles Times. However, on March 2 the California Supreme Court ruled that the law was unconstitutional. Parolees in San Diego argued that Jessica's Law made it difficult for them to find places to live and many were made homeless with a lack of access to healthcare, rehabilitation services and psychological counseling. Parole officers will now be given more freedom to decide whether offenders pose a risk on a case-by-case basis. The California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation, CDCR, said those offenders who were high risk, or whose crimes involved children under 14, would still be barred from living within half a mile from a school. Jessica's Law was named after Jessica Lunsford, a child who was abducted from her house in Florida, and raped and murdered by a sex offender living nearby.